Hi, folks. You know, we're getting to the point now with these liberals and feminists and lefties preaching at us where we go, this is actually getting kind of insulting. You know, if someone came up to you and they said, you know, black people are human beings, they're people too, you'd go, what? I know. You wouldn't, So they've gone from saying things that would blow our minds, like women don't have to be housewives, they can work. Oh, okay. In 1960, I go, I never thought of that. To, did you know that I'm a human being even if I'm handicapped? And you go, hey, watch it. It's becoming a really cruel accusation. And this straw man that they've turned us into, he's like Gigi Allen or something. He's a cartoon evil person. I think he's up there with Satan. Let's check out this video about bikini bods. By the way, start. No man has ever said bikini bod. That is women. Your enemies here in this commercial is other pretty girls who work as interns at fashion magazines. It doesn't really come up with us. You don't hear a lot of guys sitting around the poker table going, yeah, she doesn't have a bikini bod ready. I'm really disappointed. What? This is the first time I think I've said bikini bod. Anyway, go ahead.
The sun is shining.
Stop.
Pina coladas are...
Okay. Already that we have problems here. The first woman is obese. She has a problem. You know who thinks that? Her doctor. I know the medical community has become seen as quacks now because they believe in crazy stuff like two genders and that having a sex change isn't smart. But they also know about when obesity is a problem. By the way, obesity is up to about 500,000 deaths a year. That's alarming. That's up there with cigarettes at its worst. And if you look up other numbers, you know, prostate cancer, breast cancer, car accidents, everything seems to be around 30 to 50, 40. That seems like a manageable number in North America where we have hundreds and hundreds of millions of people. 500,000 is really bad. Obesity is a major health problem. And the second girl they showed, probably pretty healthy, and I'm sure a doctor would agree. But when a doctor sees this, he goes, lady, I have no feelings about it. And by the way, doctors are great at this because they have Asperger's. That's how they got this really hard job. They're not very emotive. Have you ever tried to riff with a doctor? They don't joke around. They're robots. A robot thinks you're unhealthy, not me. Go ahead.
Flowing. And everybody's headed to the beach. You know what that means. It's time for some fun in the sun.
Yes?
No, it's time to work on your bikini body.
Yes, it is. It's time to be healthy.
Before you slip into your swimsuit, you could start a grueling workout routine and manipulate your natural shape and skin tone to reach for an unattainable and oppressive idea of perfection. Or...
Okay, wait a minute. Just please stop here. Oppressive? Working out is oppressive? And you're talking about a natural body shape. I just told you that to be remarkably obese is to put your life in jeopardy. That's not natural. You want to know what's natural? We've been an agricultural society for thousands of years. That's working pretty hard. That's working out. The reason you go to a gym and you go on a treadmill, you're simulating what we've naturally done for thousands of years. And I have a crazy diet for you. It's called Burn More Calories Than You Take In. I tried to sell it as a book, but the publishers refused to print a book that's only one sentence. That's all you need. Go ahead.
A few quick and easy tips for self-acceptance.
Hey, most of these girls look fine.
Want to turn your flab into abs in just 2 weeks?
No, we never asked you for abs. We just don't want you to die. Look at that, look at that. Those three girls, most of them look fine. Wait a minute. Go back to that black girl. I think that she's getting cropped out. Can you move up a little bit on that? She's missing a leg. This is what I mean about the straw man getting insulting. Are you saying that I disapprove of handicapped people? Are you saying that I see a woman missing a leg and go, ugh, gross? That's really cruel. That's really, what kind of monster do you think I am? Are you talking about a woman on a beach with one leg and me walking up and going, what are you doing here? We don't like chicks who have a stub. And even your stub, it don't look right. It look weird. You get off of the beach. What are we, cavemen? No man thinks that. And by the way, ladies, if you are missing a leg, everyone agrees, by the way, that two legs are more attractive than one leg, including her. If she could take a pill that would bring her leg back, she would take it. But if you do have one leg, make an effort. The odds are against you, so grow your hair out. Maybe, you know, get the eyes up here. It's a free market out there, and you want to be as appealing as possible. Don't get mad at me when you're very unusual looking.
Should look like. Here's an easy, guilt-free recipe for your summer barbecue.
Oh, this one's crazy.
and don't feel guilty about it.
Okay, stop. Did you hear that? I mean, the logic here is unbelievable. Go to a barbecue and don't feel bad about it. You know who doesn't go to a barbecue? Nobody. Everyone is going to a barbecue. And you know what? Barbecues, you don't get fat from barbecues. You get fat from soda. You get fat from dipping sauces. You ladies, you keep having these salads, and then you're hungry, so you put chicken on it, and then you drench it in ranch. That's what's making you fat, not a hot dog and a hamburger. That's pretty healthy for you. And in fact, you're running around all the time. But here, I've seen this before. This is not a surprise, but you're not going to believe the next part. You ready for this?
Contrary to popular belief, your body needs food to provide energy for basic functions. That's science.
Stop. That's science. They're telling us that if we don't eat food, we will die. Did I say die of starvation? No. And by the way, every other culture in the world has tons of problems with you, especially the handicapped girl. If she was in Africa, they'd be going, I have some good news for you. We will drown you in albino blood, and we will light you on fire, and then the flames will go back and bring your juju back. In India, they'll light you on fire if your husband died, because what's worse than being a widow? I know, I'll just light you on fire. You're good. I'm the bad guy now? We are the most accepting, open-minded culture in the world, and the fact that you think I'm sitting here insisting you starve to death is just insane. And yeah, very insulting. Continue.
That your almost naked body is
She looks fine. She looks fine besides the horrible problem with her leg. She looks perfectly fine. I'm sure a doctor would agree. She's obese. She's a 10. Okay, let's look at these three bodies here. A doctor is going to say, you're fine, you could do with a little bit of help, and then you, the one behind Gavin, is in trouble. Here's the deal, okay? I'm, by the way, a fat pig. A lot of people, the new thing in feminism is, I'm perfect, I'm beautiful. No, you're dying. You're dying. This is not good, okay? This is bad. This, very few guys I know, especially over 30, have an issue with this. This, we don't even want that. This whole idea of abs, we never asked you for that. That's gross. We don't want to rub your big, strong Madonna arms. No guy has ever said, I wish you would put on some Lululemons and get a six-pack. Go ahead.
Hundreds of years.
Now it's time for the ultimate bikini body challenge.
You're dying.
Read some literature that challenges the culture.
Oh, here's the crazy part.
Okay, bikini body.
Stop. Have you noticed, by the way, that these feminists now speak in this weird jargon that is incomprehensible with intersectionality and feminine mystique and cisgender and genderqueer? I would say a fraction, maybe 0.5% of America understands what the hell they're talking about. Now, I obviously don't want anyone censored, free speech and all that, but you realize you're learning Klingon, right? And if a Trekkie was to say, I speak Klingon and it's my primary language and I would like other people to read Klingon books, all you're doing is ostracizing yourself. And as far as health goes, you've ostracized yourself to fatal standards. You're going to die. Call me old-fashioned, but I don't think you should eat yourself to death. What's next? Junkies with syringes in their arms going, this is my choice and I'm beautiful.